New Saga champions and details around the Fantastic Force Saga. We're going to cover that in this video. Wow. Okay, lots of stuff. Where do we start? We're, of course, going to start... let's start in-game for makes a change. A lot of the champions associated with this saga are seen right here. I'm still unsure whether or not we're doing this kind of like blend at the moment. So we click off the saga champions and then back on again for them. I don't know if they're smushed between the old and the new, which does create a bit of a problem of like team setups, because you might be set up for a certain way. I need to actually double check something because I'm about to... Yeah, this actually creates a little problem, because if you're looking for a counter to something, you're ultimately shifting about who you're using for whatever reason. Like, I think I was using Colossus and Kushala in Alliance Wars, and now it's kind of like shifted now, and I'm going to have to... Well, I don't know whether or not I'm going to rethink what I'm doing. Probably not, I think, because they're going to be the most opportune counters. But it's annoying that this change has largely come in today. I know that's how it works. You know, when a new update goes live, the old Saga champions switch over. But then that's a problem for me, because I'm like, oh, we would have used that in order to gain more of my... fervor or whatever like is associated with that one. I know we've got the Alliance raids information that's come in as well, so that's again a saga based kind of like switching with champions as well. So again, creates a little bit of a problem. A lot of things are happening in MCOC in a very short space of time. I was just about to start work on, before I'm running out of time, my Battlegrounds new season meta spreadsheet, which I'm going to try and do... I'm going to try and release it as the second video on Wednesday, or the first video. Yeah, second video of Wednesday, before I then cover side quest based stuff. So much, honestly. Sometimes I kind of think like, well, there's just not enough hours in a day to cover stuff with MCOC, because then when there's a lot of stuff going on, there's a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, saga based champions. Yeah, you can see right here. There's still one that's going to be. If you've seen the first video of today, Tuesday, then you'll know about the Maker, like accidental, like whether or not Maker is actually the mysterious, like it's champion, like it's not Solvarch, whatever it is, like the idol. How that's working is kind of different in that it may exist out of it. I don't know. Either Maker might come in. Well, Maker actually may not be a July based champion. He may be like an August or a September, because we've got June, July, August, September. Yeah, it's a 4-month saga, so there could be something kind of associated. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but such an exciting time for MCOC with stuff. Big year. If Maker's put into the game, as well as high evolutionary, then we've got like a very busy time for the game. So on Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two, we're likely going to cover the Saga Boost. Things might. This is interesting. We talked about it a little bit on the live stream recap video, but nothing to kind of like expand the topic. Also, Saga-based champions, additional Saga champions, Invisible One Thing, Super Scroll, Diablo, Psycho Man. I don't think they're in there at the moment. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, okay, they are in. Why Caban put in Saga Champion Pool? Yeah, additional Saga Champions. Where's this? I don't know why it's structured that. Maybe I'm not understanding of why that's kind of like put in that particular way. Anyway, okay, yeah, we know about that. Attacker Pool. Defender pool, defense tactic. Okay, so those are the defense-based tactic champions. Whether or not high evolutionary is amongst that with coming soon, and the attacker coming soon. Is there a coming soon for attacker? No, there's not. Okay, I was expecting to maybe Maker as part of that, but then again, like high evolutionary could be part of that. Well, we know about high evolutionary anyway. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So this hopefully will allow people to not, with Alliance Wars metas and stuff, it just maybe go away from certain champions that they'll put in defense, because Yeah, some of the champions I've faced off against, like, I'm just not enjoying myself, man. I mean, this is going to be again further not enjoying myself because of like Enchantress. Like, it's just going to ruin my kind of experience with King with Alliance Wars. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that one. Yeah, but this going back to this boost, like the June Saga boost. This drops on Wednesday, and we'll be kind of doing a bit of coverage of it. Blocking an attack or being struck grants 1 rock stack. If you're familiar with anything and everything that is thing, you'll know that this will be a just like as standard with how rock stacks work with the champion. So this is going to make like thing like extra thingy, like extra rock stacky. Wild time blocks grant 5 rock stacks. Yeah, does that mean that the champion might build to his rock stack to then go unstoppable quicker? It's going to mean you're going to have to like shut that down permanently, slow debuff and slow passive or whatever, and as well have a unstoppable counter. That's scary if he's going to get like double the amount because it's hashtag Saga Champions. Oh, things are. Well, actually, just double check that. It's a defense one rather than an attack one. Tigra. Okay, so he's not a hashtag defender. I'm just thinking about Alliance Wars. Hands up. I'm just thinking about that. That's the thing that scares me a little bit. I'd assume then he should be on the attacking side of things. Why can't I see him? Well, he's not listed there. Why can't I find him as that tag? Or having an attacker or defender tag. Maybe he's one of these additional Saga champions. I'm just going to double check. Like, he should have the tag right now. Because he's been updated. So he's got... So the defense tag is called Frightful tag. And Alliance Wars wise, he doesn't have that at the moment. Doesn't mean to say will or won't. And maybe we could like sort it just to kind of like double check. So if we go to tags and then try and find it, because it should be under the new there we go, Frightful, and then have a look. He's not listed there. Definitely can't see him. So maybe he's like additional to be added into it, unless he's going to fall under Fantastic tag, which you kind of go, that makes very much more sense for him to be when I search for it under Alliance Wars tags, and there it is, Fantastic. He is not there. Very strange. But maybe that's something that's going to come in at a later date. Maybe you shouldn't exist any attack or defense elements to it. I'm going back to the point of like why that's significant. It's just, well, how you're going to face off against Thing this month. Is he going to be ramped up a lot more because of it? Because effectively, we're talking at any Saga attackers. Sorry, I'll take that back. Only Saga attackers. Wow, I went off on a tangent, didn't I? So in an attack, they get that rather than kind of like... because you think if it was in defense, it'd be really, really bad. Really, really annoying as well. Anyway, what else? Yes, okay, you do get the boost on top of it. Frightful and Fantastic champions get the attack boost, which is nice. But anyway, the only thing that I'm really interested in is how these additional Saga champions fall into the general plan for the month and your potential usage of them, because I think some of them are down to be... Is Invisible Woman... I keep on thinking in my mind Invisible Woman's down to be buffed. I don't know why I keep getting that in my mind. Maybe I'm just making it up. So take that with a pinch of salt. Yeah, so it's just on a champion usage perspective. There are some nice champions that have been and are here under the tagging. So like Human Torch is there. Gallon's there as well. That's really exciting, especially from an attacking sense. Dr. Doom's there. Ant-Man, future Ant-Man's there. Of course, Thing's there. Enchantress in defense, but that's not really important. And yeah, a lot of nice champions. But a lot of champions I definitely need to rank up, especially if we're looking to do something like, I don't know, incursions, Saga incursions. That'll be a big bit of content to do. But I've got none of the champions I really want to get like ranked up. Well, sorry, there are champions I want to get ranked up. I want a 7-star Gallon. That will be in the next week, maybe, with the release of the new Titan Crystal. We'll have to see how that kind of like rolls. Anyway, that's been it for the video. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Fantastic Force saga? Put it in the comments. I'll see you all later on. We've got some other coverage to do. Lots going on in the community. Bye.